Walter Cannon's theory on the fight and flight survival mechanism was later developed to include freeze and fawn. And more often than not, when you are around a narcissistic individual, you can start off by fighting back. You can take flight and try to escape the situation, but you can take flight by just trying to organise different areas of your life. You can freeze and you can easily fawn to their behaviour as a survival mechanism to protect yourself. And there are several signs that you are in the survival mode of fawning. One of the first of these is having that people-pleasing behaviour, constantly going out of your way to please others out of fear of reaction from others, even at the cost of your own needs and your own well-being. This is often done to avoid conflict or avoid disapproval from the narcissistic individual. Difficulty saying no. Narcissists do not respect your boundaries and they make it incredibly challenging for you to say no to them. So when you find it's extremely challenging to assert your boundaries or decline requests, fearing conflict, fearing rejection, there's a good sign you might potentially be fawning to a narcissistic person. You end up agreeing to things that you don't want to do just to keep the peace. Fear of conflict. The thought of confrontation with a narcissist can cause intense anxiety, leading you to try and avoid disagreements. You may find yourself agreeing with things you don't believe in just to prevent the argument. Over-apologising. Narcissists go all out to make sure you think that everything is your fault, so you can find yourself excessively apologising even when you've done nothing wrong, or apologising for their behaviour, for fear of upsetting them, for fear of being seen as difficult. It's a reflex to avoid potential anger and potential criticism. Suppressing your needs. When you find yourself minimalising or downplaying your feelings or your needs, focusing instead on meeting the demands and expectations of others out of fear of retaliation. This often leaves you feeling exhausted and unfulfilled. Hyper-awareness to other people's emotions. You find yourself walking on eggshells around narcissistic individuals for fear of setting off one of their moods that they've blamed you for in the past. You become overly attuned to others' moods and behaviours, constantly trying to manage their emotions or prevent them from getting upset. Fear of rejection, which a narcissist will instill into you because they fear rejection and abandonment. However, they'll happily fall silent and ignore you. When you're constantly worried about being abandoned or rejected, them falling silent on you, them ghosting you, them disappearing on you. So you end up moulding yourself to fit what they want, even if it means losing your sense of self in the process. These behaviours stem from a trauma response to try and survive the situation you are in with a narcissistic individual, where fawning is used as a way to maintain your sense of safety in relationships by appeasing those around you.